So what makes Let's Go different than every other event is mostly that it's so ambitious. It has multiple side events that we all were able to pull off. It had a draft cruise, which I don't think we've ever done in 64, and it did it on a large scale. We had a low tier with a pop bonus that was fully run out. We did the YOLO tournament as well, and we did waterfall tournament. Now waterfall tournament's not new. This is the second time we've done it. The all-inclusive package that we did, that's also not new. This is the second time we did it, but it's doing it all at once. It's doing it on a very large scale. It's the largest 64 exclusive ever. So I think that's what makes it so special, is it's about the players and it's not about the top players. It's not about any TO. It's not about it's not about necessarily Boom or Isaiah and just like these like top players that become celebrities. It's about everybody else. The waterfall tournament format is designed for everybody else. It's your 75% of attendees that go 2 and 2 or less in a normal double elimination bracket.
Punish to nothing! Let's talk platinum! Let's talk platinum!
What the fuck is that? Yo, good DI, dude. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go, Lolo. Easy. Yo. Let's go, Baltimore. Let's go, Baltimore.
When it comes to the all-inclusive package, I want to make sure, and this is I think a thing that events need to start doing. They need to take care of their customers. When everyone registers, they pay a little bit more than they made at like a regular, like Genesis 4. I think it was $40 registration, $50 registration. With Let's Go is $60. But what you're getting no hidden fees. You don't have to worry about your hotel. That gets taken care of for you. And we got a fairly nice hotel. Everyone really liked their rooms. We got food for everybody. Food is dirt cheap to provide when you get it in bulk and catering. So I wanted to make sure that everybody, because in order for something to be sustainable, you can't just have the top 8 coming to the event. You need hundreds of people to fill in, to play, to lose. Basically, that's what your double elimination brackets are designed for. They need 100 people to come and lose, so the top 8 can make it worth their time to come out. So they're basically filler, and I don't want them to be fillers anymore. I wanted them to have waterfall, which is going to give them matches. It doesn't change it for the top players. They play the normal amount they normally would, but it gives more matches to everybody else. I want them to have their food paid for. I want them to have their hotel paid for. I want them to just come in, have a hassle-free, enjoyable experience where they just pay their price, walk in, and have the weekend to themselves. It's not something they need to ever wring their heads over, stress about. They just come, enter, and play, and have whatever fun they want to have.
Let's Go has been it's been pretty crazy. It's been super fun for me. This is my first major, if we're calling this a major. This is the biggest Smash event I've ever been to by far. Next closest has been like 50 people. So just the sheer number of new, like really good players has been a little intimidating, but also just so impressive to watch what they're capable of, to like get some friendly games with them and learn from them. So that's all been really fun. The Smash has been great. Also, like just the social aspect of it, the enormous mad rush for like the pizza boxes that the camera is now resting on. Like it was a bloodbath to get all the meals in, to get all the food from the like buffet style. Low tier has been insane. Like this is the biggest low tier event I think that we've ever had for 64. And so to see I think we just saw Z and Alvin and Losers or something like that. That might be wrong, but like to see those names in Losers bracket early on is just like Jesus. So yeah, Let's Go has been amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Saryuki!
Oh, let's go! Damn, Luigi. The Z's Luigi is something else.
And then we did YOLO, which is another like stress-free kind of tournament. It's random stage, random items on very high, random characters, a single elimination, one stock. And what makes that so much fun is it gives people a chance. So you have all these people come in and they see that they gotta play, they gotta play Mariguas in bracket, and they go, this is just hopeless for me. I never have a chance. When it comes to YOLO, everyone has a chance.
Oh! Woo! Fire Blaster!
With one stock, random stage, items very high, I mean, anything can happen. Boom can get Link, and then a bomb falls on his head and blows him up, right? And for like a middle level player, that's such like an attractive thing, because it gives you a chance to have your moment of glory, your 15 minutes of fame of saying, I beat Boom or I beat Marie Glass.
DK not strong or fast enough to take control of all the stage. And
What the hell?
he's gonna finish
that?
it off.
What?
Slap him.
What?
Shoes looking destroyed. Taco's losing his chance at being picked for Draft Crew based off of that performance. Dude, Moonshoes, he needs something, man.
Waterfall tournament format. It was originally a concept that came from Dark Gentleman. We had talked about it a lot, and he kind of came up with the idea, you know, karate does this. They don't have a black belt fight, you know, a white belt. You work your way up through the belt system until you finally get to the level to play the best or fight the best people. And Smash shouldn't be any different. It's fighting just like karate is, except we do it on a TV and a console and with controllers, and then our full body, you know, on a mat or something. I don't know too much about karate, but it's a similar system. You don't fight people that are outside of your league until you can get to that level. And Dark Gentleman came up with this idea to do something like that, where people play, they get grouped into divisions, and they play people in their division, and if they can be better than everyone in their division, they move up. So it's basically this idea that instead of where double elimination, you play until you lose twice, it's you play until you can't win anymore. Because when you go from Division 4 and you win everyone in Division 4, you go to Division 3, and if you can beat everyone in Division 3, you go to Division 2. The people that made it, so Quapples was one of the guys. It was a really good story seeing him go from, you know, bottom placement pools up through D4, winning his pool D3, and then making it to D2. He did it. It was a really nice run. You should pay attention to it if you can watch. He had a stream match against Koro.
This man's doing?
I don't know.
Up tilt. Oh, the disrespect!
No! Oh my God!
Quapples is savage. Come on! Oh my God!
Wow!
Quapples doesn't care.
Yo, clip of the week.
No doubt, my man doesn't care.
For that example, he was better than all of his D4 opponents, and so he moved up to D3. And he was better than all of his D3 opponents, so he moved to D2. And at D2, he finally hit his dead end, because he couldn't beat anyone. I mean, I think he won one game, but he couldn't beat the majority of his D2 players. And what's good about that is you're not playing until you lose twice. You play until you can't beat anyone anymore. You get to your ceiling, and that's where you stop. I think that's just going to be a better competitive experience, and it's going to bring more people back. It's going to increase the retention rate of the players that we see coming to tournaments.
One of our resident Yoshi's YOLO Light had received an injury just the other day.
Oh no, match out of
Oh, beautiful!
Man.
Get in there and get on there. Oh, that was a nice combo.
I was going to say, I'd like to see an equal fireball. One of the issues in this matchup is that, he's trying to get the up smash back air. Oh my goodness. How many was that? 7?
Look at that, he went behind him after he got hit in the air. Oh my Lord.
This tournament, it's definitely, it gives you more of a chance to play more. And even though I've lost a lot of my matches, it seems like a better experience. It feels more welcoming. I think the social aspect is pretty good, because it makes like more of the new players that would be like very shy, it would make them feel more that they can fit into the group. So with all these side events and like the chip betting and all that, it lets you interact with more players and not just sort of sit in the corner and just not do anything. And it helps you get decent practice along with that.
And my scene is like 3 or 4 people that play 64, and the others play 4. So I played small, like 12 people, double limb. So nothing large scale, because this is my first tournament. But I mean, I already love Waterfall just because I'm what 0-6 right now. So I'm still in the tournament still. So that's the best part. And you know, honestly, because it's a the placement pools, I got to face somebody who was really good, I got to face somebody who was kind of good, and I got to face somebody who was kind of close to me. And I got to see the difference in play styles. So now I can say, wow, I'm going to play my match against the guy that I think I can win as hard as I can. And then when I play the other people, I can kind of see what could I get to. And it's really good because I get to have all that experience right before I get put into my actual division, where I get to play with other people my level. I've blown away with the respect people give, and just everybody's just so nice. So I'm just enjoying it so far. You know?
Do it now, go hard!
I think that's a big thing that events need to start doing, is creating a community. They need to create a group of people that enjoy the game and the players and the people they're with. They need to have a social meet and greet type thing. You know, you don't necessarily need to get free beer, but you should have something that's engaging to everybody. You have to have fun side events because, well, people love playing the game and they love competing. There comes to a point in competition where it's very stressful, and it's not necessarily, it's like fun in a way, but it's not like, you know, riding a roller coaster fun. It's not watching a movie fun, right? It's a competitive fun, and I want to have more of that, you know, entertainment fun, because I think that's an important thing that gets people to come back, and it gets people to want to be more involved. When they enjoy the people they're with and they enjoy everything they're doing, and it's more laid back, they attribute like better memories to it, and I think it's going to grow the community.